Ladies and gentlemen, so FIFA is very, very, very corrupt, and then we all know this. We all know this from the just concluded World Cup. And to further explain this and to further back up this claim by millions of people, if not billions of people around the world, that FIFA is kind of corrupt, not kind of corrupt, like something is going on. Very, very bad that's going on. I'm not even going to talk about the hydration breaks that is understandably supposed to be used when the weather is too hot. But I know, because I live in the city that hosted the World Cup, and I know that some days the weather was perfect. Why do you have a hydration break? That's corruption, because they want to get that advertisement money. That's millions of money moving around. So football has become, football, soccer, however you want to call it, has become, a cash cow. It has always been, but to make it this obvious to us, the viewers and the lover of the game, that's something that is very ridiculous. And it needs to be investigated, and I'm sure that it's being investigated. I overheard the other day that UEFA is also trying to boycott FIFA or do some stuff. I don't care about that because they're all in the same shoes, but I think one is worse now, which is Infantino, right? So now, what news? Watch this on top. You will see what I'm trying to say. The IFAB stands for, let me just call it out as it is, right? IFAB stands for the International Football Association Board. They have come out to say that, you remember that red card to Embolo, the Switzerland player, against Argentina in the quarterfinals? You remember that? Either the quarterfinals or the semifinal. I think it's the semifinal. You remember that red card for simulation in the middle of the park, in the middle of the field. The IFAB, the International Football Association Board, have come out to say that the referees made a big mistake. They have come out to say that. So, okay, now we know, okay, they made a big mistake. What is the consequences? The consequence to the referee, or the consequence to the team that actually won because of the mistake, supposedly the mistake by the referee? Is it a mistake? I don't believe it's a mistake. It's a deliberate act. It's intentional. The script was being played out. Unfortunately, the script was not taken to the max, how they wanted it, because Spain refused to go by the script. It could also be part of the script. Just get them to the final. Yeah, could also be part of the script. But the IFAB has said that in their clarification of the rule, now let me read it out because this is very interesting. Let me read it out. This, according to the referees, is a case of a mistaken identity. So they gave an Argentinian player a yellow card initially, and then the VAR intervened, and then they reviewed it and said, oh, it was a simulation, so you get another yellow card to Embolo. Now, what IFAB is saying is that the foul itself cannot be reviewed, but if in the case of a mistaken identity, a red card was given to the wrong player, or a yellow card was given wrongfully to a player, it can be reviewed, but the foul itself cannot be reviewed. Let me say this again. The foul itself cannot be reviewed, but the card, the punishment to a player that committed that foul can be reviewed. Can be reviewed. And that's what they should have done in this case. What they should have done is cancel the yellow card that was given to the Argentinian player and then allow the game to continue because the foul has been called already. It's in the middle of the park. It's not affecting anything. If it was a penalty, if it wasn't the penalty and the simulation happened, yes, it's going to be a yellow card to Mbolo. I absolutely stand by that. But the problem is that it's not in the penalty box. So it was intentional. Reduce Switzerland to 10 men and get your favorite team to the final. That's it. That's it. Because how wouldn't the referee and the VAR, it's always 3 of them in that VAR room, right? So all 4 of them don't know the rule. They don't know the law. They don't know what should be done. Is that what you're telling me? I refuse to. I don't agree. I don't agree. This is way too late. This cannot change anything because the corruption will continue and football will be found out. And I hope it won't be found out because I enjoy this game. I enjoy watching the game. I enjoy everything about football, soccer. But I think the leadership has to change somehow. Anyway, I don't make any decisions in this. Mine is just to tell you what is going on. And what is going on is that IFAB, the International Football Association Board, have come out to say that that was a big blunder and it should not have been that way. Well, surprised? I'm not surprised. But coming out now does little to nothing. What is the compensation to Switzerland? What is the compensation? Let's talk about that. What are you going to do for Switzerland or to Switzerland to restore their Final Four spot? That has to be a quarterfinal, right? I don't remember because if it was a semifinal, they would have played the 3rd place match so it was a quarterfinal game that they had with Argentina. So, guys, the point has been made. The World Cup is over. We get ready to start watching the games in the different clubs. Club competition is coming up. Who do you think is going to win the La Liga? Who do you think is going to win the Serie A? Who do you think is going to win the Premier League? And also, who do you think is going to win the Ligue 1? That's the French league. Obviously, it's going to be PSG. If you come to the Bundesliga, it's going to be Bayern Munich. It's going to be Bayern and PSG. Come on, man. And they're trying to turn the same narrative in the Spanish La Liga, but Mourinho coming in is going to disrupt that. So I believe Madrid will give a good fight this season, and I think they might just win it. Let's see. What do you think about these clarifications or this judgment from IFAB, the International Football Association Board, that is saying that the instructions that they gave the referee was not followed? That's not the policy, that they did not follow the rules. What do you have to say about that? It has little or no significance anymore. I'll see you in the next one. Let's keep going.